Hi there, this is Savewith.crypto. Okay, so this is another video about tap global, because the one I did yesterday, I put a bit of a clickbaity title and a bit of a clickbaity thumbnail. Everyone freaked out a little bit, and no one actually accused me of clickbait, but that's exactly what it was, because I just wanted you to watch the video, really. What it was all about, it was about the fact that if you buy XTP on Bittrex, then if you want to withdraw it, and by the way, I was withdrawing it. I wasn't selling it. Someone commented saying, bro, you have to sell it in small amounts, because there's no liquidity. And no, I'm not selling it. I was just withdrawing it. Okay, I'm going to keep my XTP at least till it's 1,000 sats. At the moment, it's about 85, I think, right now. It's all good. It's all good. The price is going up. The price is going up. It isn't a pump and dump, right? Some people have said that as well. It's a pump and dump. Get out of there. And it went up another 30% overnight. So, I don't care what you think, really. I don't think it's a pump and dump, and I'm willing to take the risk because the rewards are pretty enormous. Anyway, a friend of mine, a guy I used to be in a band with in France, he now lives in the UK, same as I do, and he's quite a novice. No, was that the right word? He's a bit of a beginner, I suppose, in crypto, and he's quite a small investor, but he's very keen to sort of see what I'm doing, and get involved with certain things that seem good. Now, he got involved with the tap thing as well, and told his friends, which included people he worked with, his girlfriend, all that kind of thing. And they've been trying to download the app and make it work and all that, and apparently it just sort of says loading. I'm not having a problem myself, but I think this is a good thing. If the servers are overloaded, it means loads of people are signing up for the app, and when they finally get the app and stuff, they're going to want to buy XTP, and that'll increase the price. So it's all good for me. Anyway, I had a little conversation on Messenger with my friend this morning, and he actually said if 2 out of 3 people are having trouble loading, then we are set to see a small pump then. I think so, really. I said, weird but true. Maybe get them on Bittrex to buy XTP while they are waiting. But then I thought about this, and I was thinking, how are normal people going to see an exchange when they see it? It's a different thing, isn't it? So I said, thing is, me and you are comfortable using exchanges now. Anyone else would look at all the candlestick charts, flashing numbers, and think, what the F? And I said, see how much you've learnt already? And he said, yeah, I'm really starting to notice, which is really good, isn't it? Because, all he's been doing really is just watching YouTube videos, including mine, of course. So if you appreciate that, do give the video a like. And yeah, it's all good. So I still think, I don't know, I was going to do a video yesterday saying, are you too late to invest in Tap Global? And I must admit, this friend of mine, he actually did a market buy over on Bittrex at 44 sats, and I was thinking, oh, that's a bit high, and sure enough, today it's 85. So he doubled his money from yesterday, and that was, like his second lot. His first lot was in at 11 sats actually. So on that lot, he's up 8x already, and then the lot from yesterday is up 2x. So it's brilliant. My bags are just ridiculous. I started off with 2 Bitcoins, right? And I bought 2 Bitcoins worth of tap 11 or 12 days ago. And at the price, Bitcoin was $17,000. So I actually paid $34,000 for those. And at the moment, it's worth, that lot is worth $156,000, which is mad, isn't it? Anyway, so this prompted my video yesterday where I thought I'd better withdraw some, put it on a hardware wallet, because there's just too much on the exchange. And sure enough, when I looked into it, I found that the limit for withdrawing from Bittrex is $25,000 per 24 hours, per day. Now, yesterday I just did a small withdrawal just to test it, which I always advise doing, by the way. If you're going to withdraw millions, just don't do it all the first time. Just do a little bit first, check it works, and then when you're sure it all works fine, do the larger amount. Because if something goes wrong with that first bit, I don't know, maybe you got the address wrong, or you got confused or something, or you sent it to the wrong place, then you've only lost a tiny bit. But you don't want to send, well, imagine me, 156 grand, imagine sending that to the wrong place. And, with crypto, you can't blame anyone. If you screw up, it's your fault. You can't go running to anybody and say, oh, I did it wrong. Can you reverse that transaction? It doesn't work like that. So be aware of that. That's the whole thing about crypto. You have to be a bit more responsible for your own money. But that said, I haven't got a great faith in banks at the moment. I'm pretty sure that my Santander account, for example, is okay because, I've had it for like 20 or 30 years now. But, things that happened in, say, for example, Canada, people got their bank accounts frozen. I mean, how the hell can banks do that? Anyway, there are a few things I think you should take into account if you have got a Bittrex account with XTP in it. One thing, if you go to my account and then you look at two-factor authentication, this is the thing where you do the code thing on your phone. I use Google Authenticator on an Android phone. I think you can use Authy on an Android phone, or you can use Authy on an iPhone. So something like that. But do enable this because this gives you a pretty good level of protection. If you want to go really tinfoil hatty, the way to do this, which I don't do, is to use a phone that never connects to the internet for the Google authentication. That is apparently one of the safest ways to do this. Anyway, so do keep that enabled. Now, the other thing I noticed this morning, which I thought, I've seen this on like Binance and Crypto.com and ByBit, but how can you white label address? But you can. Do it down here, site settings, withdrawal allow list, right? So you can actually add a new address in there. So XTP there. Okay, so XTP, there you go. So then the address is there. That's the one from the ledger. Okay, so that's the one from the ledger. Now I need to get the one for the Tap app as well. Now my thoughts about this is you can probably just go load and then add or receive Ethereum, but to be on the safe side I'm going to click more and I'm going to scroll down to Tap. It says Tap wallet not generated, so I'll go request now. Okay, request processing. Your wallet address generation request is being processed and will be available as soon as it is generated. Let's just have a look at what the Ethereum one was, because I think they're going to be the same. But anyway, let's just generate this. Let's try that Tap one again. Okay, share that. And you can see here it says ERC20 only. ERC20 is a token that runs on the Ethereum network. Okay, I wonder if the Ethereum one is actually the same. Let's have a look. Let's send that one over. And for your information, I did check both of those. The Ethereum and the Tap one are identical, I should expect. Okay, so let's add that one in. So let's find it again. XTP, there you go. Address goes there, then I need the 2FA. Alright, so that's that done. What I really want to know is why can't I do something with these tags, like, tag them and say which one's which, because at the moment the only way I have of knowing is just by recognising the address. But for now I just have to know that the E2 one is the app. E2 is app, okay. I can't think of any easy way to remember them. So what I should do now is just test out that address, just check everything works okay. So I'm going to withdraw a bit of Tap. Bear in mind I'm withdrawing, I'm not selling, I'm just withdrawing, right? So I'm just going to go withdraw. Right, XTP is an ERC20 token, that's all cool. Right, so I've got a choice of them. So the E2 is the app, right, that's what I just said, wasn't it? 1,000 is worth $7, so 10,000 is worth $151. So maybe let's do 5,000, $5,071. That sounds like a reasonable amount to try out. So let's do that. So withdraw XTP, and the transaction fee seems to be a standard 554 XTP. Okay, let's withdraw that. So that's one. Let's give that a go. All right, withdrawal is submitted. And you can see from the screenshot that all worked fine, so that's great. Okay, so good. Like, that was a little test one, but I want to see if I can send a larger amount to the Ledger wallet. Okay, so I'm going to try and do that because I'm not sure if I can only do one withdrawal per 24 hours because that's the way it seemed yesterday. But let's try it anyway. So let's go withdraw. Now this time I want not the E2 one, so I want the F9. So F9 is the Ledger. Okay, so the amount I want to withdraw, I want it to be about $20,000 worth. So 16,000 is that. Now I want it to be about 24,000, don't I? That's a little bit too much. So 14,000. That's 22,547. Okay, let's try that anyway. Okay, that seemed to be okay. It says withdrawal submitted. Okay, brilliant. I mean, what might have happened yesterday was I don't know what happened actually. Maybe I was just trying to withdraw too much, but I don't think I was. Anyway, so that seems to work okay. So I suppose I better check I've got it on my ledger. And sure enough, that seems to be there. Yeah, you can see here that the amount of tap is that, value $22,911. Cool, okay, good. Well, that all works, then, so that's good to know. So I think whitelisting your withdrawal addresses is a really good thing to do with Bittrex. I think it's essential that you have the 2FA authentication as general security anyway. In fact, you probably have to have that to do withdrawal. It's fairly standard on many exchanges. Okay, so XTP, BTC. Okay, yeah, interesting. Yeah, this had a big pullback here. Came right back down to 44 Satoshis, which is, oddly enough, where my friend bought it yesterday morning. And you could have bought it again there. That said, there's not that much liquidity in Bittrex, so even if you had a limit order at 44, if it was fairly large, it was unlikely it would get filled. But yeah, so there you go. I'm probably going to withdraw about 25 grand a day. And it's just to be on the safe side, just because it's not wise to leave a load of money on an exchange. But I'm not going to sell it for a while. I'm going to hang on to it, see what it does. I'm certainly going to wait until Tap Global is launched in the US. And another thing as well, I've been trying to find a comment. Somebody commented yesterday saying, I just bought it on Coinbase. Were you talking about Tap? I mean, please comment. And tell me if that's what you meant, because I thought it just came to me in the middle of the night. I thought, did he really say that? As far as I know, it's not on Coinbase. If it is, it's massive news. Or if it's going to be, that's massive news as well. Either way, do give the video a like. Please comment, especially if you're the guy who said, I buy it on Coinbase. Do make sure you're subscribed. Try out the app at savewith.crypto.org/tap. And above all, tell your friends.